hold on. I know this is DJ Black track.
Welcome to the visual guide to lockpicking. You are about to watch an instructional video that will explain how warded locks, pin tumbler locks, and wafer locks work and how to pick them. You can use this knowledge to bypass most modern locks that are deployed today. This video is based on the book Visual Guide to Lockpicking by Mark McLeod. You may find it very helpful to follow along or refer to it for more details in your continued studies. Chapter 1. Warded locks. How to identify them, how they work, and how to defeat them. First, let's look at how to identify a warded lock. These are some example keyholes you might be familiar with. They are usually found on warded locks. Today, warded locks can be found on cheaper padlocks, furniture, handcuffs, luggage, and many other low-security applications. When the keys are inserted into this type of lock, they will generally slide in and out with no resistance. Only when turning the key will you begin to feel any resistance. More importantly, there will be no pins or wafers when looking inside the keyhole. Now to get started, let's look at how a very simple lock design works. What you see is a deadbolt. This is the part that slides in and out of the door. This piece is the locking bolt. When it turns, it locks and unlocks the door. Finally, this is the keyhole where the key is inserted. This is a key for a warded lock. It can also open the simple lock that we just presented. At the tip of the key is the key's bit. It turns the locking bolt and unlocks the door. And these are protrusions. They do not unlock the door. They make it easier to turn the key, but are not essential. Keep in mind that any one or more of the protrusions could be the necessary bit, but you never know which one. Now let's make our simple lock into the warded lock. We simply achieve this by adding wards. The wards will allow the key with the right combination of protrusions to turn. Observe how the protrusions do not touch the wards. Today, warded locks are not nearly as common as their pin tumbler counterparts. They can, however, still be found everywhere, including your local hardware store. At first glance, they might even appear the same as pin tumbler padlocks, except for their lower price. One way to identify a warded padlock is by its distinctive keyhole. The keyhole is often made of a small, free-spinning disc with a jagged hole cut into it. This hole acts as a type of ward. Only a key with the appropriate profile and shape can pass through it. This padlock is constructed from many metal slabs stacked on top of each other and held in place with 4 rods. Most of the slabs simply provide 3 holes, 2 for the shackle and 1 for the key through which to pass. Some slabs, however, are specifically designed to serve special purposes. In this example, 2 of the slabs are special and provide the actual locking mechanism. These slabs act as wards. The key can easily pass through them as you insert it into the lock. But if you try to turn the key, the ward will prevent it from rotating, unless the key is cut thin enough at that point to rotate in the slot.